the bold dog. Roll something, make sure my story gets told. Make sure our story gets told. The night's forever young, it's us that get old.
A beautiful aerial look of downtown Minneapolis and Target Field. It's the Tigers and the Twins, and it's coming up next. Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Well, you see there a real good ball game yesterday afternoon. Most one-run games are. I expect this one should be pretty tight, too. Both of these ball clubs really match up well together.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. They'll match up against a former All-Star here, right-hander Ervin Santana. Jose Iglesias will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
First pitch, 1-11.
And that's taken as well, and it's 0-2 to begin the afternoon here.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. So the leadoff man is taken care of to start our finale here this afternoon, and with that, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Anthony Gose will dig in for the first time, and he'll do so right at the 300 mark for the year. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a base hit.
Yeah, plenty to worry about now with only one out. Not only do you have a dangerous hitter on deck, but you've got a real speedster over there at first, so he could very well be on the move here.
Miguel Cabrera will get his first cuts here, and the danger's obvious as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Get to! Woo!
First offering on the way. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. It's there, and he is out trying to steal second as he's nailed by Suzuki.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
Two out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Here he comes on 3-0. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball four.
Yeah, that's pretty clearly a pitch around. They didn't want any part of him. With the bases empty and 2 outs, a walk's not the worst thing in the world.
Victor Martinez will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And a look there at the American League leaders in that batting race. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
Oh, that's a great job right there of just taking this ball and banging it right back up the middle. There were only 13 full-time guys last year that hit over 300 in the American League, and this guy was one of them. And he's on base right there with a solid single.
Yoenis Cespedes will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
One 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you can't just lay a fastball in there, or he could make this a 3-0 game before you know it.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Cabrera leads from second. Now the pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Tigers nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Starting lineup for the Twins looks like this. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. So we're set to go for the home half of inning number 1.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder, number 70.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, second baseman,
Marco Scutaro will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And it really helps having kind of a second leadoff man hitting in that number 2 hole. He's on now with 1 away, and he may get a chance to run in the early going.
Joe Mauer will step forward now following the walk, as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Go now, base it here.
Hit hard. Foul. Opposite field to left. Into a slide, and he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Yeah, he's coming on
Number
quickly
61.
here. Let's see in show motion if he makes the play. Yep, sure enough. He got to it before it touched the ground. Nicely done.
Number 61 will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. For Scutaro, that's stolen base number 6 now on the year. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1 left for Minnesota. After 1, no score. J.D. Martinez leads things off now in the top half of the second.
J.D. Martinez.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Ian Kinsler will stand in. He drove in 1 of the 2 runs in yesterday's ball game. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Nick Castellanos will stand in. And he comes after the next guy as well. Can't say I like what I'm seeing here. It's ball 1.
Well, don't expect him to forget throwing inside. Even after the hit by pitch, he just won't start giving in to guys out there.
The 1-0 pitch. Not close. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
3-0 now.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already, that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Brian Holiday will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Jose Iglesias will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. Two-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Well, this guy started the ball game out with a strikeout. He may end the second with 1, too.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Torrey Hunter will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Right fielder, Torrey Hunter.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Fouled straight back. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now another 0-2. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Vargas will take his first cuts of the ball game here. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score.
Let's go, Lynn.
Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone. 2-2 now.
Oh, come on.
Now here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
One thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch, because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Danny Santana will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Now here's the first pitch. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And he's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good eye. But in reality, nobody's swinging at that pitch. It's not even close.
Brian Dozier will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Now the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Let's go.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. 2 out with the man at first. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Anthony goes. It's ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Tigers, center fielder, Anthony goes.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And the fastball here is hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Miguel Cabrera will get an opportunity now, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard. Good job.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Victor Martinez will stand in. A base hit his first time around. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 to Martinez. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
None out, runners at first and second. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change, 3-1.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
2 straight singles, now a walk. He's making it real tough on himself here as he starts the inning by loading the bases.
Yoenis Cespedes is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Catch is made, runner tagging from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, from a defensive point of view, this does cost them a run on the sacrifice fly, but at least they're finally able to get an out. Plus, the other 2 runners have to hold, so double play is still in effect if they can get a ground ball.
J.D. Martinez will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one will get this one. And this is going to be a foul ball. First and second now, 1 man out. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Yeah, and with 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do as he bounces this pitch, and that means both runners are going to move up.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Ian Kinsler will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on.
Let's kill the inning right here.
Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1.
Oh, and he knows he let one get away right there. He may not see a better pitch to do some damage with all afternoon.
All right, let's hold him.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
1-1 offering on its way to Kinsler. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. Number 70 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Tigers get one here on 2 hits in the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 1 and the Twins nothing. Kurt Suzuki will dig in now. Currently 9th in the AL in hitting entering play.
Catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Let's go, Twins.
First pitch to him. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late.
70.
You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Number 70 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes a 1-2. Strike 3 call, and that is back-to-back punch-outs here in the inning. 3 in a row total, and there are 2 away.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Marco Scutaro will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning.
Come on, Twins.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Now a fastball's hit on the ground towards second. Up with it is Kinsler, and a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Nick Castellanos will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Nick Castellanos.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it, it looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Brian Holiday will dig in. He popped out his first time. Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Misses, ball 2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Jose Iglesias will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Swing and a shot towards second. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So very nice work there by Santana. And his club's keeping it close. It's 1-0. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Joe Mauer settles in to start things out for Minnesota. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here it comes. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield.
Still looking for that first hit, and it ain't going to come on that swing. Just a simple little soft liner, and that gets taken care of easily.
Number 61 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Torii Hunter will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He extends nicely there as this is driven pretty well out to deep right field. And that will find the seats, a home run. So it's a solo home run for Torii Hunter. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Twins have come back to tie it at 1.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now, that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Vargas will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Castellanos. He's got it, and the side is retired. But the Twins do come back to level things out thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4. All even now at 1-1. Anthony Gose will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Center fielder, Anthony Gose.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And now we'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And a good play there by Suzuki as he's able to jump on it for the first out.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right here. It's been such a struggle for these guys to score runs so far. He's thinking about taking a little bit of a different approach up there. He had the right idea. It just didn't really work out for him.
Miguel Cabrera will take his first cuts now. And obviously a dangerous hitter, the reigning American League MVP. Now the first pitch. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eating them alive, and he's at it again as he drives this one for 2 bases.
Victor Martinez will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And a high strike there, 0-1. For Cabrera, the double is his 8th of the season so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
1 out and a runner on second base. Fouled back. Cabrera leads from second. Now the pitch. Ball 2.
And you know, the catcher there was set up inside. Yet that pitch was all the way on the other side of the plate.
There's a ground ball now and a chance for Mauer at first base. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And this is fouled back and out of play. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Number 70 is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Detroit. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Danny Santana will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Left fielder, Danny Santana.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
All right, let's go.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Brian Dozier will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. In there, 0-1. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Kurt Suzuki will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. One 1-0 pitch now. Pitch out, nothing doing. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Runners on first with 1 down. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it.
Well, anybody who calls this place home will tell you this is not a home run hitting park, but it will give up its share of doubles. And this one moves runners to second and third now as they're looking to cash in.
Number 70 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Now batting, second baseman,
Marco Scudero will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Fouled back. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be two. Kinsler for one. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
And with one away, they were hoping to get the double play up the middle to get him out of this. But they wind up only getting one on the play as that run comes home to score on the fielder's choice.
Joe Mauer will see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine. He's not trusting his stuff.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, this 5th inning has certainly not gone to form. That's his second walk so far. If he gets to 3, you'd have to wonder if that might be the end of the line.
Number 61 will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ball game thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And this is going to be a foul ball. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. A stab, and he's got it. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Another example here where speed is such a weapon in this game. Look at him just flying down that first baseline. Not only is he going to wind up with an infield single, but he's also going to pick up the RBI.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Alex Wilson is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Torrey Hunter will stand in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Oh, and he turns another one around here. This one to deep left center field. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, you feel a little for that guy on the mound. He was in an impossible spot to begin with. He didn't start this mess, but he definitely makes it worse by giving up the grand slam.
Vargas will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Back to the drawing board now for that man after the grand slam.
Yeah, with 2 outs, that absolutely killed him.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow. The grand slam home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. And the lead is stretched. J.D. Martinez will lead things off now in a completely different ball game since the last time these guys took their hats.
And after that 6-run inning, you got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is a 1-2-3 inning, so a little patience wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. Really, the only bad one was that 3rd inning. I'm not sure that he's ever really been the same after that.
Ian Kinsler will stand in. He flew out his last time up. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Two straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Nick Castellanos will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. In there, no balls and a strike.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Down and away, ball one. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Just watching him from up here, you can see in the body language, he's really struggling out there right now. 4 walks he's allowed. It's hard to allow that many without them coming back to bite you in the end.
Brian Holiday will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. They're down 7-1. Danny Santana will stand in now to lead things off in the Minnesota 6th.
Left fielder, Danny Santana.
First pitch coming. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
There's Kinsler at second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier will dig in. Took a called third strike his last time. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a third strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Kurt Suzuki will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Here's the first offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and he saws him off with that one, but foul. Out of play. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Number 70 would be next. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it, but it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Number 70 will be the batter. 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Holiday is there, and the side is retired. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. We're through 6 full. It's the Twins 7 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ryan Presley will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Jose Iglesias will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In the air to straightaway center field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Anthony Gose will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Here's one hit towards the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, I think he may have taken the tougher of 2 approaches right there. I think he did have time to square his shoulders and try to flip it to first that way. Instead, he chooses the much tougher spin throw, but he still manages to put that throw right on the money.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 7-1. Tom Gorzelani will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Marco Scutaro will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Second baseman, Marco Scutaro.
Now the first pitch of the inning is turned around and into the gap in left center, and that's going to find the alley for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Joe Mauer will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. For Scutaro, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. The 1-0 now to Mauer. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, number 61.
Number 61 will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one. First and second here with nobody out. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Hit on the ground towards first. To Iglesias for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Torrey Hunter will stand in now with 5 RBIs to his credit already and a chance to add on some more.
And you know, Matt, the way he's attacked the baseball so far, why stop now?
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, that's the importance of having veterans on your ball club. You know, a young guy might have swung at both of those first 2 pitches.
I think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, a chance to make this a pretty big inning. And 1 run will come in to score on the double, and now there are 2 more potential runs out there in second and third with still only 1 out.
Vargas will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman Cabrera. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
And with 2 guys in scoring position, that might not be exactly what he was hoping to do, but he will pick up 1 RBI for his efforts, and he does move the other runner to third now with 2 away.
Danny Santana will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. A man on third with 2 down. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Swung on and a fair ball rolled weakly up the line at first. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Twins lead it 9-1. Victor Martinez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
And here's the first pitch. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly 1 away. Well, that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Now a ball hit very softly past the mound towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
J.D. Martinez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. One on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Number 70 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail big. It's 9-1. Al Albuquerque will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Brian Dozier will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
The shortstop, Brian Dozier.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Get something started.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you've got a few options here.
Here we go.
3-2 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here you go, guys.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The catcher, number 8,
Kurt Suzuki will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game.
Move the runner along.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. And this will be fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here.
Here we go.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Good. Come on, let's get a hit. Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here, still 2-2.
Move the runner along.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting, number 70.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Number 70 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
The 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him.
Look out for the double play.
Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1. Now he put the barrel right on that one as it's lined over the head of Kinsler and into right center, a base hit.
And if you're going to work away with a two-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Marco Scutaro will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
Runners are at second and third with one down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
In the dirt here, but quick reactions are going to keep those runners put at second and third. Here's the 2-1 now to Scutaro. Right on the corner, 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer.
How about a big inning right here, guys? Here we go.
And this is fouled straight back.
Let's get something started here. Here we go.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Bruce Rondon will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Joe Mauer will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. First offering on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Okay, here's our pitch. Let's go.
Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with one swing.
And this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ian Kinsler will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Comes back with a fastball again as he's in control. 0-2.
You like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 0-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Fouled straight back.
Shut him down now! Shut them down!
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Nick Castellanos will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Santana is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Brian Holiday will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here's the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And the Twins' efforts in our game this afternoon were spearheaded by the play of this man, Torii Hunter. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 9-1. So long from Minneapolis.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins. 9 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Ervin Santana. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Alfredo Simon. He falls to 2-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond Wright Field on 3rd Avenue.